The Biden organization has prohibited endorsements of new media communications hardware from China's Huawei advancements and ZTE on the grounds that they represent an unsatisfactory gamble to U.S. public safety. The U.S. Government Correspondences Commission, FCC, said on Friday it had taken on the last standards, which likewise bar the deal or import of gear made by Chinese observation hardware producer Dahua Innovation, video reconnaissance firm Hangzhou Hikvision, advanced innovation and telecoms firm Hytera Interchanges Corp. The move addresses Washington's most recent crackdown on the Chinese tech Goliaths in the midst of fears that Beijing could utilize them to keep an eye on Americans. Merrick Laurel with FBI boss Chris Wray. This was a terrible endeavor by PRC Insight officials to protect a PRC-based organization from responsibility. Chinese government operative couple charged in Huawei case as U.S. denounces unfortunate obstruction. These new guidelines are a significant piece of our continuous activities to shield the American nation from public safety dangers, implying media communications, the FCC director, Jessica Rosenworcel, said in a proclamation. Huawei declined to remark. ZTE, Dahua, Hytera, and the Chinese government office in Washington didn't promptly answer demands for input. Hikvision said in a proclamation that its items didn't undermine U.S. security. This choice by the FCC will never really safeguard U.S. public safety, yet will do an incredible arrangement to make it more unsafe and more costly for U.S. private ventures, nearby specialists, school locale, and individual shoppers to safeguard themselves, their homes, organizations, and property, Hikvision said. The firm would keep on serving U.S. clients in full consistence with U.S. guidelines, it said. Rosenworcel circled the proposed measure, which actually banishes the organizations from selling new gear in the U.S., to the next 3 magistrates for conclusive endorsement last month. The FCC said in June 2021 it was thinking about prohibiting all gear authorizations for all organizations on the covered rundown. That came after a Walk 2021 assignment of 5 Chinese organizations on the supposed covered list as representing a danger to public safety under a 2019 regulation pointed towards safeguarding U.S. correspondences organizations, Huawei, ZTE, Hytera Correspondences Corp., Hikvision, and Dahua. South Africa will not capitulate to tension from the U.S. to quit involving Huawei advances gear in its organizations, the country's diplomat to the 5-country BRICS coalition said. Nations are confronting expanding strain from the U.S. to take a harder position on China as clashes over Taiwan and fights for strength in advances from man-made consciousness to chips and quantum figuring rays. The strains have raised worries all over the planet about the Asian country involving Huawei in center broadcast communications organizations to spy or harm frameworks. There was gigantic tension on us from the U.S. to quit utilizing the Huawei organization, Anil Suklal said in a talk at the College of KwaZulu-Natal on Wednesday. It is restricted in the U.S., and a significant piece of Europe has prohibited Chinese innovation. South Africa has a cozy relationship with China, its biggest exchanging partner, and will have it along with other BRICS individuals, Brazil, Russia, and India, at a culmination on the 24th of August. The coalition is supposed to make a declaration on the extension of the gathering at the highest point.